Hi, Carl. I'm making this video for you because you're a dork. I'm not going to be totally mean, but I want you to understand something. Right, witch. But guess what? I don't do curses. So if you feel like you've been cursed, that means you're doing something wrong because it was a protection, not a curse. I protect those I care about, including all the crap you're accusing us of not doing. Carl, leave people alone. You're not the type of person that anyone wants to talk to. You're crass. You're belligerent. You're just a straight asshole. You want people to talk to you, but you talk down to them and treat them like shit, including myself. I was pretty nice to you. You took it as me being sarcastic and mean, but that's not on me. That's on you. Carl, I didn't curse you. I don't do curses. Never have and will not. Because I'm not out to try to hurt people. You, on the other hand, are out to try to mentally mind fuck anyone you can into believing the way you want them to believe. And I'm sorry, Carl. No one's going to do that. No one's going to talk to you. You're going to get these here and there, their interactions and whatnot. But outside of that, you don't, how do I put this? Your method of getting your message out there is bullshit. That's what I was talking about, being tired of your bullshit, is the way you don't try to talk to people. And I'm sorry if the first person you had interaction with was Johnny Gobble, then that's your problem because you're the one that reached out to him and he's an asshole. So that's on you. And everyone else, you straight attacked from the get go. Can't say you haven't because I was nice and you started attacking me and calling me names because I didn't want to have a conversation with you. Well, guess what? You don't get to dictate on whether or not I have a conversation with you or not. And that's why that protection was put up for not only myself, but for others in the community that I care about, which includes Mama Payday, Uncle Will, loads and loads of others. You need to quit because you're not getting your message across. You just look like a freaking lunatic. 100%. The only person that's mostly that I know of that supports you is Vintage Rebel, and I'm not saying anything bad about her. I may not agree with her, and I'm happy that you do have someone that supports you, but I'm not going to talk to you. Majority of people are not going to talk to you, and if you continue to get trolled, that's your own fault for being a fucking asshole. That's how it is. Don't come for me because I put something out there in protection of those I care about, including myself. That was not a curse. And like I said, if you mess with people that you don't know whether or not they are, how do we put, earth angels, not chosen ones. You seriously ruined that. Um, but but yes, chosen by God to help enlighten the world. None of those people are going to have anything to do with you. They're not going to want to have a conversation with you. They are going to literally maybe give you a response here and there, which is all you've gotten. And don't think that you are above the Divine Father coming and teaching you a lesson as well about messing with people that you don't know who they are and who they are in the hierarchy of everything. And I'm not saying that I am up there. I'm just saying you don't know. You don't know everything, Carl. I don't know everything, and I never claimed to know everything. You're the one that's having issues, not me. Your issues will continue to get worse until you stop being an asshole and you actually have a conversation instead of calling people names. People have tried to have a conversation with you. People have tried to talk sense into you. You have lost your ever loving mind, went off on them, called them foul names, and then expected nothing. You expected zero. And instead, they told you exactly how they feel about you and how they feel about your actions. From this point on, there may be interactions here and there for me, maybe not. But you need to behave yourself over there, Carl, because you're not helping anyone with the way you're doing things. And no, Carl, I can't tell you how to do it. I can't tell anyone how to do it. That's not my job. Never has been. Carl, you have went above and beyond to be the biggest douchebag on YouTube and screaming at everybody about saving their children. How do you know that they don't do things to that effect of saving children every chance they get in any way possible? You don't. And that's why everyone's pissed off at you. You have no idea what people do in their personal lives that they don't put on a screen. It's none of your business in the first place. You've tried to make it your business, but it's not. Because if it were, and the divine really wanted you to be the leader, you would have already been put in position to do that. You're not in that position. At this point, the only position you have is as one of the YouTube nutcases because of your own behavior. You can't say that I'm lying. You have videos and shorts where you're behaving that way. No one's done this to you but you, Carl. And like I said, I'm going to repeat this one last time. I don't do curses, Carl. Not ever have I cursed someone. If you're having a hard time sleeping, that's on you. And maybe you need to get on your knees and pray that you can see the light and stop harassing people over things that you don't know what they're doing in the background because you're not living their life. The only thing I can say, and I did want to make sure that this was in the video because I want to give you this little bit of dignity in all this that you do deserve. And that is, and I've said it in the comments, I think you may have found it, but I'm gonna say this, and it is the fact that there was a live, I don't remember which one, and it was, I think, on one of the accounts that was created later that Patty had, where she did say something about putting Be Loose in a squirrel suit. And I just wanted this so that you did know and you felt better and people knew Patty did actually say something about putting Brandon or having Brandon in a squirrel suit dancing around or something to that effect. It wasn't a lie. Carl actually got that right. So there, you got that right, Carl. Now leave me alone if you would please. I'm not intending on tagging you in anything else. I don't really want to have any more interactions with you because whatever you did to, I guess, open your mind, you shouldn't have done it because it broke you. And I'm sorry. You are unhinged. You are rude, belligerent, all those things that I said before. I know I've repeated it. Um, this is usually not my forte of doing things. I just figured you deserved a video or, you know, so you could see my face while I tell you. Leave me and mine alone. You're not making any headway. You're just making enemies. And like I said, and I'm going to say this another time, it wasn't a curse, Carl. It was a protection. If you feel cursed, then that means that you're doing something you're not supposed to be. Maybe you should think about your own behavior and take some time to reflect. I'd say watch your own videos to see what we've all been trying to tell you or what everyone else has been trying to tell you. And I'm now telling you, you look crazy in all those videos. You're calling people liars for stuff that you put out there. I don't know about the email, and if Wade said that there was an email, there was an email, and maybe you should look into your close circle of people to see who it was instead of just straight up trying to attack Wade or anyone else. I'm done, at least for now. As long as you leave the people I care about alone. I'm also going to do my very best to not interact with you because you are in that case and you have called me some foul words. Um, I can't say I have not called you. I have called you a dumbass, asshole. But you are. I don't know about the dumbass. Not exactly intelligent to make assumptions like you did about my post. Like I said, if you feel like you're cursed from a protection put in place, then you're doing something wrong, no one else. And you're getting the backlash of it. Sweet dreams, Carl. I hope you learn your lesson and stop. Take a different path in how you want to get your message across. Me. Signing off. Have a blessed day, everyone.